She stole my life, and my parents helped her. I still remember that night. Cold, silent, suffocating. The kind of silence that screams louder than words. My name is Alyssa Carter, and 3 months ago, I lost everything. Or at least, that's what I thought. It started in my parents' living room. Same place I grew up laughing. Same place that turned into a courtroom. No judge, no jury, just accusations. And her, my younger sister, Vanessa, she stood there crying, perfectly broken, like she had practiced every tear. I didn't want to tell you this. She whispered, but Alyssa, she took the money. I froze. What? My voice cracked. My dad didn't even look at me. Disappointment. Heavy. Cold. The trust fund. He said, $200,000. Gone. I laughed. I actually laughed. Are you serious right now? But no one laughed back. My mom stepped forward, eyes red. Why would you do this to us, Alyssa? That's when it hit me. They believed her. I didn't take anything. I said, you have to believe me. Vanessa sniffed, wiping fake tears. I saw the transfer. Mom, from her account. Her account. My stomach dropped because I knew something they didn't. I hadn't even touched that account in months. So how? Stop lying. My dad snapped. I raised you better than this. That hurt more than anything. Not the accusation, not the betrayal, but that he didn't hesitate, not even for a second. Dad, please, I said softly. Check the records. Please. Vanessa turned away, trembling. I didn't want to ruin this family. Oh, she was good. Too good. And somehow I was losing. That night, I packed a single bag. No goodbye hugs. No second chances. Just silence. As I walked out, my mom said something I'll never forget. Until you fix this, don't come back. Fix something I didn't break. Funny, right? I slept in my car that night, parked outside a 24-hour grocery store. The fluorescent lights flickered overhead. Everything felt unreal. How does your whole life collapse in one evening? And why didn't I fight harder? Because deep down, I was in shock. The next morning, I called my best friend, Rachel. She picked up on the first ring. Alyssa, you sound horrible. What happened? I told her everything, every detail. There was a long pause. Then she said something that changed everything. This doesn't make sense. I blinked. What do you mean? You're careful with money, like obsessive careful. You wouldn't just take 200 grand. Finally, someone who saw me. So what are you saying? I asked. I'm saying either someone set you up or something's missing. Set me up. The words echoed in my head. But who would? And then it clicked. Vanessa. But why? I sat there, gripping my phone. What if she's lying? I whispered. Rachel didn't hesitate. Then prove it. Simple, brutal, necessary. That's when something shifted inside me. I wasn't going to cry anymore. I wasn't going to beg. I was going to find the truth, no matter what it cost. So I did the one thing I hadn't done yet. I logged into my bank account. My hands were shaking. Password, security code, breath held. And then I saw it, a transfer, $200,000. 3 weeks ago, my heart started racing. I didn't do this, I whispered. But that wasn't the scary part. The destination account number. I didn't recognize it, not even a little. So who did? I clicked deeper. Transaction details, IP address, timestamp, location. And that's when my blood ran cold. The login didn't come from my apartment. It came from my parents' house. I stared at the screen. No, that's not possible. But it was. Someone accessed my account from inside that house. But who? My dad barely knows how email works. My mom avoids technology like it's cursed, which left only one person, Vanessa. But I still didn't understand why. What could she possibly gain from destroying me? I needed more proof. So I drove back, not to confront them, not yet, just to look. The house looked the same, calm, normal, like nothing had exploded inside it. I used my old key. Yeah, they hadn't even changed the locks. I stepped inside quietly. The air felt heavy, like secrets were hiding in the walls. Vanessa's room door was slightly open, and I heard something. Her voice, soft, urgent. I told you it worked. They believe me. My heart stopped. Who was she talking to? I moved closer. Every step felt like walking into fire. I just need a little more time, she said, and then the rest of the money will clear. Rest of the money? My chest tightened. Then I heard a man's voice. Low, unfamiliar. You better not mess this up again, Vanessa. Again? What did that mean? I pushed the door open, just a little more. And that's when I saw it. Vanessa sitting on her bed, laptop open, and on the screen, my bank account, still logged in. My bank account, still open on her screen. For a second, I couldn't breathe. Everything went silent, like the world just paused. And then rage hit me, hot, sharp, uncontrollable. But I didn't walk in. Not yet, because something told me this wasn't over. I stepped back, quiet, careful. My heart was pounding so loud, I thought she'd hear it. Who was that guy? And what did he mean by again? I pulled out my phone, hands shaking, and I did something I never thought I would. I hit record. I moved closer to the door. Vanessa sighed, frustrated now. I told you, I'll fix it. She snapped. You already got the first transfer. First transfer? My stomach dropped. So this wasn't just about framing me. This was bigger. The man's voice came through again. Cold. Pressuring. You owe me, Vanessa. Don't forget that. Owe him? For what? There was a pause. Then Vanessa said something that shattered everything. I only did it because I needed the money. Okay, Mom and Dad would never give it to me. Needed it? For what? My mind was spinning, but I forced myself to stay still. Listen, observe, don't react. That's when she stood up, pacing now. I'll move the rest tonight, she muttered. She'll never figure it out. I almost laughed. Too late, because I already had, but I needed proof, solid proof, not just for me, for my parents, so they could see who she really was. I backed away slowly, slipped out of the house, and the second I got in my car, I called Rachel. She did it. I whispered. What? Rachel said, sharp. I saw her. She's in my account. She's been stealing money, and she's working with someone. There was a pause. Then Rachel said, okay, then we do this right. Right? What do you mean? We gather everything, every transaction, every login, every second of proof, and then we end this. End this. I nodded, even though she couldn't see me. Okay. That night, we became detectives. I went back into my account, downloaded every transaction record, every login attempt, every IP address. Rachel cross-checked the data. Patterns started forming. Multiple logins. Same location. My parents' house. Different times of the day. But that wasn't all. There were smaller transfers too. 5,000, 10,000, all leading to the same account. The one I didn't recognize. Can you trace it? I asked. Rachel hesitated. Not directly, but I know someone who can. The next morning, we met with her friend, a cybersecurity analyst named Ethan. Quiet guy, observant. He studied the data carefully. Then he looked up. "This isn't random," he said. "This is planned." My chest tightened. "How bad is it?" I asked. He turned his laptop toward me. "That account. It's linked to a guy named Marcus Hale." I frowned. "Who's that?" Ethan's expression darkened. "Financial fraud. Small-time scams, but growing fast." My stomach dropped. Vanessa wasn't just lying. She was involved in something dangerous. "And Alyssa," Ethan added quietly, "if this continues, you could be legally responsible." That hit hard. Real consequences. Real danger. Not just family drama anymore. This was serious. I clenched my fists. "No, we end this now." That evening, I went back. Not sneaking this time. I walked through the front door. Loud. Unapologetic. My parents were in the living room. Vanessa looked up from the couch. And for the first time, she looked scared. "Alyssa," my mom said, shocked. "What are you doing here?" I didn't answer. I walked straight to the TV, plugged in my phone, and hit play. Vanessa's voice filled the room. "I told you it worked. They believe me." Silence. Heavy, crushing silence. My dad stood up slowly. "What is this?" I turned to him. "The truth." Vanessa shook her head, panicking. "That's fake. She's lying." I stepped closer, then explained the transactions. I said coldly, "The IP logs, the account you've been sending money to." She froze, just for a second, but it was enough. My mom whispered, "Vanessa?" And that's when she broke. "I didn't mean for it to go this far," she cried. "I just needed money." "For what?" I snapped. She hesitated, then whispered, "I owe someone." Of course she did. My dad looked at her like he didn't recognize her. "You framed your own sister," he said, voice shaking. Vanessa collapsed onto the couch, sobbing now, everything unraveling. And me, I just stood there, watching, feeling nothing, because the damage was already done. My mom turned to me, tears streaming. "We're so sorry. Alyssa, we didn't know." I looked at her, really looked. "You didn't ask," I said quietly. That hurt them more than anything. And maybe that was the point. Days passed. The police got involved. Marcus Hale arrested. Vanessa facing charges. And me, I got my name back. My life back. But not my family. Not completely. Because some things don't go back to normal. A week later, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. And then I heard it. Vanessa. Her voice. Broken. Desperate. "Alyssa, please," she whispered. "I need your help." I closed my eyes. The irony was almost poetic. The same sister who destroyed me, now begging me to save her. I took a slow breath and said 5 words she never expected. "You should have thought of that." And then I hung up.